Hi guys, Michael Kenerick. Movement is life. It is Wednesday, and usually on Thursday morning I do a 44 Magnum, 4 minutes and 44 seconds or less video. But tomorrow is Thursday and it's getting closer to my 15th annual conference. It starts Friday, so I don't think tomorrow I'll have time to do that video, so I'm doing a video today instead of tomorrow. So number one, look at my new shades. Those are special edition. Let me make tough look. Special edition Terminator goggle black on black sunglasses from my brother-in-law Leo. Gave me for my birthday yesterday. Shout out to Leo. I love the fucking glasses. Anyway, Friday night assembly at the new school at 6 p.m. Assembly at the new school at 6 p.m. Conference kicks off at 6:30 sharp. Assembly, 6:30 p.m. We kick off the conference. No exceptions. Be there on time. Okay, you already got your gear list. If you're one of the 30 or so people coming in, if you don't know what to bring, hit me up with a phone call or a text, but you should be all set up by now. All right, so let's talk about today's 44 Magnum. I might go over time. I'm not going to hold it to the 4 minutes and 44 seconds. In the last few months, I've been on social media and I see a trend that is almost to the point of being dangerous. Okay, yesterday was my 53rd birthday. A lot of people on Facebook and on social media has wished me happy birthday, and thank you very much. This is a special birthday for me this year because 3 months ago I had the car accident and I almost died. So to me it's almost like a rebirth. So I'm fucking excited about life more than usual. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so lately I see on social media and Facebook people post things from the 80s, the 90s, being nostalgic. Okay, I even have an album called Vintage Michael Kenerick, and once in a while I post a picture there. But it's what I call a splash picture. A splash picture means I throw a picture from the past, a blast from the past, a vintage Michael Kenerick, and it's just there as a little splash. What I see on social media is people fucking posting albums and albums of things they did back in the days, and the good old days, and back in the days, and I wish those days were back, and half of those people are no longer with us, they're dead, and this and that. Not to make any disrespect on people that passed away, but that nostalgic thing, it turns into a fucking, people are writing books about it in their fucking comments and this and that. And it's dangerous. If you understand psychology, you know that being nostalgic is actually dangerous because it brings you back and you might get stuck there, okay? Even if it's good times, you don't want to get stuck there because reality is now, okay? So instead of looking at it, oh, the good old days, I wish we could do this again, I wish we were back then, you should say, man, that was fucking great. How can we make it greater? Wow. That was such an experience. How can we duplicate that experience over and over again instead of just fucking looking back and being like half depressed of like, oh, my life sucks now. I wish I was back in the days. No. Your life doesn't suck. Your life is good. Okay, don't look at it that way. Okay, so that's one. Number two, I had a guy that said, wish me happy birthday on WhatsApp, on my WhatsApp, and said, you know, sir, at our age, we're getting older and we got to think about sustainable training, like things that then don't hurt us. Okay, then brings us to how I've been training forever and how I will continue to train. Okay, number one, in the last 3 months it was very frustrated for me because I had the accident. In the first month after the accident, I was actually extremely stressed out because of the pain. The pain was very strong. It hurt bad. I broke my fucking collarbone in half, basically. And the doctors kept saying, well, take this for pain. Take the drugs. And they kept pushing drugs on me. And both me and Chrissy kept saying, no. We don't need drugs. We just need to fucking fix the problem. We don't need fucking drugs and painkillers to camouflage the problem. Then I had the surgery. And then it was even fucking more painful for about a week and a half. But I still didn't take the painkiller. And then the second month after the conference, it started feeling better, but it was numb and it was uncomfortable and I didn't have full of range of motion. And then psychology-wise, I'm like, fuck, man, am I going to have a problem now with my shoulder? Am I going to have a problem with this, with that? And finally, in the last 2 weeks, I've actually started working out very light and I have full range of motion. Yesterday, for my birthday, I went to the shooting range and I shot and nothing changed. In other words, my muscle memory did not get fucked up from the titanium plates, and I have 6 screws this fucking big in my fucking collarbone with the plate, and it's all good. However, my workouts now are kind of boring and they're slow motion because I have to lift light. Doctor said I can only lift on my left side up to 20 pounds. Okay, up to 20 pounds is nothing, but I have to listen and be patient and this and that. That brings us to how I've been training in the last few years versus how other people train, and yes, my age group over 50 years old. Okay, I coining something now, and it's not a new system, it's not a new program. You don't come get fucking certified the whole 9 yards. Combat fitness is still what we do, and Fit for Battle is still a subdivision of combat fitness. I'm not doing a new program, a new certification. SFT, Sustainable Functional Training. SFT. Sustainable is whatever you do in those workouts, the skill, the strength, the acquisition of strength or acquisition of skill has to be sustainable. It cannot be seasonable. In other words, it cannot be, I don't train that something I train for 3 months and then 5 months or now it's gone. I want to keep that fucking skill. I want to keep that strength. I want to keep that attribute. I want to keep it sustainable for a long time, and everything I develop is for sustainable longevity. So I'm growing into it and I'm not dying with it. Okay, so that brings us the issue, like years ago when CrossFit came on the market, and then this is not a bashing CrossFit video, it's just an opinion, and the person that created the combat fitness program for Haganah is James Cooper from Houston, and we looked into CrossFit because you always want to know what your competition is doing, number one, and number two, if it's something good we would have added to our toolbox. And we looked into it and he said, this is the last thing you want to do with your black belts. I would never train my athletes that way. They're gonna get hurt because this muscle confusion concept and the concept of competing every day against time and to have as many reps as possible against other people on the time is actually a recipe for disaster. And a few people that did not listen to me and Coop in my organization and went to CrossFit got hurt sooner or later, because when you're no longer a young chicken or young tiger or young lion or young wolf, what the fuck you want to call yourself, and you're going to your CrossFit and everybody in the room is 25 years old and taking off their shirt because they want a beach body because that's what they're there for, and here you are 45 years old trying to stay in shape or get back in shape or maybe like get a little bit stronger, and you get hurt because you're trying to keep with a pack of wolves that's half your age, and it's not sustainable. It's just for the moment, and doing those 5 deadlifts that are very heavy as fast as you can, or doing your fucking overhead fucking squat, jerk motion, whatever, while you've never done Olympic lifting ever in your life, is actually not sustainable. It's dangerous. Okay, so SFT stands for, it's got to be sustainable first. Number 2, it has to be functional and not functional in the gym. Functional outside the gym. Can you take the skill set that you're training and use it outside? In other words, I've always said, I tell people all the time, urban warfare wise, if you can't climb a wall that's about 8 feet tall, or a fence, hop a fence that's about 8 foot tall, you're worth nothing to me in combat. That means you won't be able to fucking hop a fence or climb a wall when it's time to pursue somebody or get away from somebody. Okay, so your skill has to be functional outside the gym. Can you lift something heavy enough to save somebody that got stuck under something? Can you push something out of the way so other people can go through? That to me is functional training. And in the fitness industry, functional means, oh, I'm doing functional training, steel mace, kettlebell. Those are tools. That has nothing to do with functional. Functional means, can you take the function outside of the gym? And finally, training, SFT, sustainable functional training. You have to fucking train. You have to train. The last 3 months, I was not allowed to train. I gained about at least 12 pounds, probably more, 12, 15 pounds. My body started fucking aching because movement is life, and sitting down and not fucking moving is the fucking opposite. A tree is either growing or dying. So fucking for the last 3 months, I felt physically, motherfucker, I'm dying. What the fuck, man? Everything aches, hurts. If in the morning it took me 5 minutes to be all fucking movie, now it took me fucking 30 minutes and I'm thinking clink, clong. I'm fucking 53 years old. However, it's 2020 and I don't look back in nostalgia how I used to. And I'm smart about my training because I train SFT, sustainable functional training. 2020 is going to be the best year I've had in a long time. A lot of people thought I was done. I'm fucking just getting started, especially after this fucking accident. It fucking woke up all kinds of fucking little demons inside, and I'm fucking ready to go. It's gonna take a few months to recover that strength, but I'm already pushing. If you're here for the conference this weekend, you're absolutely in for a treat. I'm in the greatest mood I've been in a long time. I'm ready to go. 2020 is kicking off with the new school. The conference is the 15th annual conference. I can't believe it, 15th annual conference. We're gonna have a blast. Assembly Friday night to people that are doing this, the conference. 6 o'clock at the school, starting at 6:30. Be there on 6 o'clock for the assembly. We kick off at 6:30 no matter what. Don't be late. Movement is life, guys. No 44 Magnum tomorrow. Too close to the conference. I'll be busy fucking setting up shit. I hope everybody's getting a great start on 2020. It's already halfway through January. Push strong, push the pace. Life is good. Movement is life. Go get it.